What's good, fam? We are back. We got the Veho warehouse. We out here in Houston in these Veho streets again today. It is Monday, so you know I had to go get a route. And not only did I got one, I got two. I found a way to get two routes within a day, because you know they don't let you get extra routes and all that now when you get to the warehouse. So I had to finagle them, pressing and matching times. But last night I was able to grab two routes, and they let me take both of them. That's why you see we pack down the way I like it. I don't be wanting to come back to the warehouse, baby. I just want to get the routes, get in these streets, drop the packages off, and go home and wait for my money to hit. Now, I had been leaving y'all because, you know, we had the house. And as you know, you probably like, man, you got a cargo van. Why you already still in the SUV? Well, it's the stories behind that. I have to explain that. I got to drop these routes out. But, man, stay tuned because, man, it's been going down at this Veho warehouse. My people's here. They've been telling me everything. I came here. It's all kinds of new stuff, new changes, new people. Man, it's been going down in the warehouse. I tell y'all advice. I know it ain't the fam. I know it's people that ain't watched the videos yet. But when I come back after I drop these packages out and get these out the SUV, and I tell y'all what's been happening, you're going to be shocked. It might even blow your mind. But man, let me knock this out right quick. Stay tuned. Stick with me. Matter of fact, it's going to take me a couple of hours, but for you, it'll be just like that. We're done. Knocked out those two routes. The first route paid $67.78. The second route paid $79.08 for a total of $146.86. It took about right at 4 hours, 2 minutes, 4 hours, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so 4 hours basically. But man, we done with it, knocked it out, done for the day. But it was crazy because as we talked about Veho when I was first starting, I was left the warehouse and I was driving, and I was noticing like how everybody's got their own destination. We're all doing something. Like I'm doing Veho. I saw some people that were doing Amazon Flex as I was out in the neighborhoods. I even pulled into one, was a hospital. I guess they wanted it brought at work so it wouldn't sit outside at their house. And I was seeing somebody get dropped off by Uber at the hospital. And it just showed me like we're all doing something. We don't know what the next person going through, what's going on in their life, what may be good or bad. But I say all that to say that's what started some of the changes for Veho. So when I got up there, remember I told you in the beginning, like it was just different. They won't even let you check in early anymore. And I didn't get it at first because they had us all so many cars sitting in parking spots, sitting on the side of the road. And I'm like, what's going on? Because normally I try to get there like an hour or so early because I had built that rapport, and I guess other people did too. And we were able to get there like an hour or so early, get it going, get your day started. But when I pulled up today, they were like, nah, you got to wait till the 15 minutes before, like the rules say. And I'm like, all right, I'm not going to complain. And they were explaining like how people were complaining and mad because they had to stick to the rules and wait till the 15 minutes prior. But when I did finally get up there so I could check in, and I talked to one of the workers I normally talk to, I'm like, hey, I see y'all got security. Like, what is going on? And he basically said last week, one of the Veho drivers, pulled a gun, pulled a pew-pew on one of the workers. Like, why you got a gun in the Veho warehouse for the workers? Now, I understand protection when you're out and about. Hey, what Beyonce song say? This is Texas. Everybody in Texas got a gun. I get it. You want to protect yourself while you're delivering, going up to houses, dropping off packages. I get it. But in the warehouse, let's talk about this. Since all the changes have happened with Veho, normally the highest paying route now somewhere like College Station, Bryan, somewhere far. It's like 110, 115. The average route, the middle route, normally between 60 to 80 bucks. You mean to tell me somebody out here is going through something so bad or dealing with something mentally while they're in that warehouse that they're ready to crash out, put their life on the line for 60 to 80 bucks? Like I said, I was riding. After learning that, I saw things different as I was driving down the highway today, because you never know what somebody's going through. I don't know what that person was dealing with, that they needed that 60, 80 bucks, maybe with an altercation with routes not being route. Who knows? I wasn't there. All I know is that one individual spoiled the bunch for all of us. Like, what's that? One bad apple spoils the bunch. Either way, now Veho is in Houston. is strictly by the books. I'm not mad at them. I understand you got to keep people safe. Like we used to go get our own carts. You can't even go get your own carts anymore. You have to pull into the warehouse. You can't pull in early, 15 minutes before your actual route starts. Then you pull into the designated spot that they tell you to, and you have to sit there and wait for one of the workers to bring you your cart number. No problem. I get it. But I'm saying that because I know it wasn't none of the Graham fam. I know it wasn't. But whoever that individual was, you know the Graham fam, we already paid for everybody. Say a prayer for them because they were willing to risk it all for $60 to $80. It's not worth it. It's very few times I understand family members, all that, your kids, moments you might crash out. But don't let this getting money, chasing the bag, go and get this bread. Don't let that make you crash out because at the end of the day, it does nothing if you crash out for your loved ones, your family, your friends, yourself. If you're going to willing to risk it all just for a couple of bucks, it's never worth it. With that being said, I don't know how Veho's going to go with us. Got to get this cargo van going. I'll explain all that. Matter of fact, I'm going to probably do a cargo van walkthrough and talk about all that, what the plans are, and explain to you how we're going to keep things going. But until then, hey, y'all stay blessed. Stay prayed up. Make sure you go get this bag. Don't crash out. And I look forward to seeing y'all into the next video. Stay blessed.